Well, anyone who's ever dribbled a basketball, even recreationally, has pretended at one time or another to step to the line to ice 2 game-winning free throws. For Central League point guard Tracy Keller, that scenario kind of came true this summer at a camp in California. Only her prize was for a brand new pair of Air Jordans, and the man offering it was none other than the namesake of those shoes himself.
Of course, everyone had their hands up, and I was fortunate enough to get picked. And when he called me, I was kind of nervous. I was like, oh gosh, I gotta make these two. And so I get up there and I shoot the first one, and it goes in. And I thought he'd just rebound the ball back to me, and I'd hurry up, get my second shot off. But he gets the rebound, and instead of like passing it back to me, he comes and walks up to me, and he hands it right to me. He's like, now you gotta make this one.
Fair to say that Tracy Keller might have the best how I spent my summer vacation story of any kid in Iowa, if not also the most nerve-wracking. There she was, standing center court at Cal State Santa Barbara with 600 pairs of eyes upon her, 1 free throw to make, and 1 Michael Jordan standing right next to her at the charity stripe.
I was nervous because I was standing right beside the greatest player ever, and I couldn't miss. I did my routine right away, and I didn't wait, so I hurried up and shot the first one, and it went in, and he's like, oh, we got a shooter. And so he's like, all right, and so he gets the rebound. I'm like, oh, man. But he'd always say it to the people who'd shoot, because most people would make the first one, and then on the second one, they'd fall short. And so the whole time he said 99.9% of shots always fall short. And so when he was out there, he kept repeating that. And my second shot, I was like, I heard that in my head. I'm like, oh man, this one can't be short. So yeah, he did a little bit of trash talking out there.
But Tracy proved to be one cool customer in her own right.
I shot the second one, and it went in, so I got a free pair of shoes, and then I had to pick out five friends right then and there.
The shoes weren't Tracy's only Jordan-related perk, although her once-in-a-lifetime photo op was born more of stature than skill.
All the teams had a chance to get the picture with him, and we were divided up, the older groups, into like NBA teams, and so I guess the props of being shorter is the smaller people who had to sit in front by him. Since I was the shortest one there almost, I was able to sit right next to him, and it was just a great experience.
More impressively, Tracy made an apparent impression on MJ as well.
I could see kids like trying to make small talk with MJ, but he was just busy signing and stuff, so I was like, well, I don't want to be making small talk when he's not really talking, so I was like, I'll just walk beside him. And so I handed my item to him, and so I was smiling at him, and he looks up and he's like, oh, there's my B-baller, because he recognized me from the free throws. And I kind of just laughed, and he goes, where are you from? And I said, Iowa. And he's like, oh, all right, well, good luck with your season, babe. And then handed me the autograph, and I was like, oh my God, thank you. And that's how it went.
Celebrity status aside, Tracy says the best part of her entire experience was getting to play and bond with kids from around the globe.
It was a great experience. They had people from like China, Lebanon, Costa Rica, and most of them didn't really know how to speak English, so there was interpreters there. And it was just great to meet the different cultures and different people there.
Now you see why we love Tracy. Great kid. Coming up tonight at